Hello, I'm Reverend Dr. Jeffrey Goodine, pastor of Church on Wheels Spoken Word out of Orange City, Florida, and this is the Daily Message. I got my trusted electronic device, which I'll be reading scripture, and I got my notes. The topic today is He's got the world in His hand. He's got the whole world in His hand. Now this message today is going to be tough for a lot of people because of the way of the state of the United States right now with the new president and everything that's going on in the world. It's going to be a tough one today. So let's get started. My scripture is going to come from Daniel chapter 2, verses 20 to 22. That's Daniel chapter 2, verses 20 to 22. Daniel can be found in the Old Testament. If you're looking in the New Testament, you're looking in the wrong place. If you can't find it, look at your table of content and you will see the book of Daniel. The book of Daniel. Daniel chapter 2, starting at verse 20. And I'll be reading from the King James Version. Daniel answered and said, "Blessed be the name of God forever and ever, for wisdom and might are His. And He changes the times and the seasons. He removeth kings and setteth up kings. He giveth wisdom unto the wise, and knowledge to them that know understanding. He revealeth the deep and secret things. He knoweth what is in the darkness, and the light dwelleth with Him." So Daniel's saying that God knows everything. He reveals the things that are going on in the back room, those back room meetings. You know, the secrets there, they're revealed. By and by, it'll be revealed. Everybody will understand, everybody will know. So you can't hide from Him. He set it up kings, He take it down kings. So whatever's going on in the world, God's got it in His hand. God's got control. If we just let go and let God, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. God got everything under control. Even though we see all of the turmoil that's going on in the world and everybody see the world is coming to an end and these are the end times. Remember, God's got everything right in His hand. God knows. But listen to my notes. Listen to my notes. How many of us have listened to the global or national news and wondered, what in the world is going on? Without a firm foundation of biblical truth, we can easily be overcome with fear and despair. Despite the upheaval in political and financial realms, Christians can find peace in the knowledge that our God is sovereign over every nation and ruler on earth. So when we hear all this news and things that are going on and all of the troubles everywhere and all the political backlash everywhere in our country and other countries, Christians should feel that God's got it. I don't have to worry about that. God's got it. Though the future of a nation appears to be in the hands of its rulers and lawmakers, an omnipotent hand is orchestrating a good and glorious plan. The Lord is the one who removes kings and establishes kings. Ultimately, every governmental leader is put into office, not by voters, political campaigns, or personal abilities, but by the hand of God. Now, that's a tough one to feel right there, because you can't, the people are saying, what? The new president is put in there by God? Or the president of this nation, the ruler of this nation is put in by God? God controls it all. Just hold on a minute before you make a decision. Nothing that the Lord does is carried out in isolation. He's working all things according to His divine plan. We tend to think that a ruler has to be righteous for God to use him. But Proverbs 21:1 tells us the Lord can direct the heart of any national leader wherever He wishes. In fact, He describes two pagan kings, Nebuchadnezzar and Cyrus, as my servant, that was Jeremiah 25:9, and my shepherd, that was Isaiah 44:28. Unbeknownst to them, God guided their paths to fulfill his purpose for Israel. God used two pagan kings, King Nebuchadnezzar, and King Cyrus. Read up on them in the Bible. You'll see that God uses King Nebuchadnezzar and Cyrus to his advantage. These are pagan kings now. These were kings that were against Israel. And God used them to his advantage. It might not look like it at the beginning, but God's got everything under control. When the news threatens to dislodge your peace or cause despair, remember who holds the nations and rulers in his hand. The Lord's plan for this world are moving along according to his divine purposes, and no unrighteous ruler can thwart him. Just keep singing. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hand. He's got the whole world in his hands. We don't need to worry. Now, I know it looks kind of bad right now because we're looking at it through the eyes of humans. But think about from God's perspective. God controls all of this. There's a reason why the things are the way they are right now. It's all working in God's plan. And I know that's a hard pill to swallow today, but everything is according to God's plan. And we'll understand it better by and by. So just remember that God's got it. God's got the whole world in his hand. And there's nothing that's going on that is not part of God's plan. I'm Reverend Dr. Jeffrey Goodine, pastor of Church on Wheels Spoken Word out of Orange City, Florida. And this has been the Daily Message. Have a blessed day.